If you're a seasonal reader like me, you're gonna want to sit down and listen because I'm gonna tell you about 3 books that you need to read in the month of January. And we're not necessarily talking about snow, cold, mountain vibes. We're more aiming towards the new goals, the life changes, the dreary vibes of January. It's all gonna make sense in a second. Let's roll the tape. Starting off with One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book is the definition of life changes and difficult decisions. We are following Emma, who's married to the love of her life until he goes missing one day, and she is forced to accept that he's not coming back. A lot of time passes. She finds someone else. She falls in love. She gets engaged. But then her husband comes back. This book kept me on the edge of my seat. I was so curious who she was going to choose, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the ending brought me to tears. Moving on to The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. If you haven't already, please, for the love of everything that's good in this world, read this book. The setting is very wintry, and the fact that it's focused on World War II is very intense and emotional, kind of like January, one might say. We are following 2 sisters. We see how they go through war differently, but also how they come together. And if you're a woman, a sister, or a mother, this book is a must-read in your life. And last but not least, this book you might not even finish in the month of January because of how long it is, but I promise you this is worth the read. I'm talking about Alchemized. I know I read it in my fall reading vlog, but I said it then and I'll say it again. This feels like a November or a January. This is long, this is intense, this is difficult, this is emotional. This will get your gears going. The way that this cover looks and the way that it makes you feel, that's kind of the vibe that you have inside. I cannot describe it better. This is a fantasy, so if you're a fantasy girly, this is for you. We are following Helena, who is a victim of a war, who was tortured for over a year and now is captured and abused in order for the people in power to read her memories that were erased at the end of the war. These are 3 of my favorite books of all time. They were all 5-6 stars. I highly recommend you read them anytime in your life, but specifically in January. They definitely do feel the mood of a January. Let me know what other books you're going to read this month, and without further ado, I'll leave you to reading.